Hello and welcome back to TSV 1860 Munich. Welcome to the last episode of the season. And you know what? We're finishing strongly. It's gone much better since we last met. A 3-1 away win against Mannheim and a 5-1 home win against Braunschweig. I had no idea what happened, but the goals just started to fly in. Against Mannheim, Schurz gave us the lead from a corner inside 5 minutes. We started really well. And it took until the 88th minute. Again, Eyebill from the corner. Another Schurz header at the near post. In off the bar. He gave us a 2-1 lead. And Bekiroglu wrapped up the win for us on the 90th minute with a fantastic curving effort from about 25 yards. 3-1 away at Mannheim. Braunschweig at home, we took the lead after just 5 minutes. An early goal again. Dovedan's ball in. Lex's header for a 1-0 lead. Dovedan doubled our advantage after 20 minutes or so. Lex returning the favour, finding his strike partner. And his header was in the top corner. 2-0. Half an hour in, Dovedan's ball found Lex and he was 1-on-1 with the keeper. He took the goal really well, 3-0 after half an hour. And of course it was Dovedan's turn again. 5 minutes later, Klassen's ball in. Dovedan at the near post tucks in ahead of the keeper. We were 4-0 up in 34 minutes. Schurz, who has been in the goals recently, scored another header to give us our 5th goal and round off a lovely 5-1 win. Arguably our best win of the season. In terms of the league, we're now into the top half with those 2 wins, which is where the board wants us to finish, so that's good. Of course, looking at the table, if we lose both of these games, there's a chance we could finish as low as 13th. If we win both or win one, we could finish as high as 7th, which, given how up and down the season's been, I'd probably take that. Which brings us to the final 2 games of the season. This is the team that's going to face Wurzburg away. We're not going to change anything from the 2 back-to-back wins. Everything is ready to go. Bonneman in goal, a back 4 of Williams, Schurz, Loosely and Klassen. Erdmann, Bekiroglu, Marchand and Eyebill as the diamond 4, Lex and Dovedan as the front 2. Alright lads, let's pick up exactly where we left off. Another 3-1, another 5-1 win. Either one of those would be absolutely perfect and you guys would get to see goals, so win-win. Could have recorded the previous two games but decided not to and that's what I get for it. First highlight of the game. Again, the past few games we've looked really good. We've played the ball around well, just been slightly unlucky with results. The last 2 we turned it around. The ball's in for Lex. Can we score again? It's a fantastic finish. Lex, we're in the goals again. We're playing well. We're finishing the season strong. Unfortunately, about 20 of the players we've got at the club are going to be leaving at the end of the season. We might keep some, but 20 are scheduled to leave. Marchand laid it off to Eyebill, who's been a revelation as the advanced playmaker recently. Lex with a fantastic finish past the keeper. And we lead away at Wurzburg. And we're confident again. We're confident. Based off yesterday's episode, I was very worried about being sacked in this episode. If things had carried on the way they were, we were rated an E. I think you guys saw that. We're now up to a C+, which is nice. Coming up to half-time, not much has happened since the goal. 1 chance, 1 taken. Neither team has really created anything, and we take a 1-0 lead in at the break. More of the same. That's all we need. More of the same. More goals, clean sheets. We got a free kick. I wondered what that highlight was going to be. Bekiroglu, postage stamp, top corner. Come on. He whips it. Oh, is it in? We've scored. It's offside. I thought the angle completely deceived me. I thought the first one had gone in. We'll see it here. Bekiroglu's free kick. And, maybe just slightly offside. It's a one-handed palm away from Müller. Dovedan tapped in, but, beep, beep. Offside. Can't whistle. So, beep, beep. Wurzburg trying to build an attack, coming forward down the right with Hemmerich. He looks back for Rien. If we can win it here, we can't. Kaufmann's in a lot of space there. There's a man over on the left. The shot, has that clipped the bar? I think it might have clipped the bar. It goes over. 15 minutes to go. We're still 1-0 up. Okay, with about 10 to go. Mole is going to come on for Erdmann, and we're going to bring Kalenovic on for Dovedan, who's had a quiet game. He hasn't really played brilliantly today. If we can hold on, though, as time ticks down, 88 minutes gone, and it doesn't look like Wurzburg are going to create a chance to equalise here. Time is ticking away. There's no highlights. The time is going. It's going to be 3 wins in a row. We haven't done this since Christmas. There it is then. A 1-0 win away at Wurzburg. Well done, boys. Get in there. And I think now we should be in a job next season. We should definitely be in a job. Good win, boys. Well done. Let's leave Wurzburg with our 3 points. That leaves us 8th in the league. I feel like the lowest we can finish now is 10th. That is right. The lowest we can finish is 10th. So we're guaranteed to finish in the top half, which is what the board wanted. So that's 1 tick. We're also now on course to reach the 3 Liga playoffs next season. So again, that's the positive as well. Just got a question in that press conference saying we've used 29 players in the league this season, which is the highest. That might be a reason as to why the form has been so up and down. Anyway, Munster in 1 week as we finish off our season at home. I shall see you guys there. Alright, welcome back to the final game of the season at home against Munster. Annoyingly, it's taken until the last game of the season for some of these partnership lines to develop. Maybe that links back to me using 29 players throughout the whole season. But I've learnt my lesson. You know, I've grown as a manager. I've learnt from my mistakes. We won't be doing that again. And this is the team to take us into the final game of the season. Only one change. Dressel in for Marchand in midfield. Marchand's got a bit of an injury. He'll make the bench though. Bonman in goal. A back four of Williams, Schurz, Loosely and Klassen. The midfield diamond four of Erdmann, Bekaroglu, Dressel and Ayabil. A front two of Lex and Doviden, who have been they've been really good recently. So hopefully they can keep that form up. Morale is better. Average ratings are better. They look like, they're set up defensively. They're scared of us now. Everyone's scared of us. Why couldn't we find this form at the turn of the year? All right, let's keep the run going. Let's win this match. Of course, we'll keep an eye on the table as well. I think we need to better Unterhaching's results to finish above them and finish 7th, I think. Of course, there's a chance we finish as low as 10th. I'm not quite sure the difference in prize money, depending on the position you finish. I don't know how much of a difference there is. But obviously, the higher we can finish, the better. Naturally. Half an hour gone, literally nothing has happened. There has not been one highlight. I haven't edited anything out. I'm literally just sitting here, staring at the screen, waiting for something to happen. If it carries on this way, this will be a highlightless first half. Okay, cool. We've got one. It's unfortunately Munster's. Oh no, we win it. Williams wins the ball. He finds Ayabil. Can we counter? So he looks for Doviden, and Munster can deal with that well and come back at us with Rossipal. Can we win the ball there? We can. Doviden's nicked in. Can he square it? Look at Lex. Square the ball. Square the ball. Square the ball. Square it. He finds Lex. Lex, he's hit the bar. He's tapped in. We lead at home against Munster. And he runs off with looking like Legolas there. Any Lord of the Rings fans? Oh, yeah. Doviden nipped in. He won the ball. I was begging for him to square it. Lex was in so much space. He might have taken it a bit far. Lex's header initially hit the bar. And then a dramatic half volley to give us a 1-0 lead. But just before half-time, we look like we're going to go in with a 1-goal advantage again. There we go then. Half-time 1-0. How are Unterhaching getting on? Where are they? Okay, they're drawing away at Rostock. So if we carry on and win our game and that stays the same, I feel like we're going to finish in 7th. Unless I've got that very wrong. Again, nothing has happened this whole second half. We're on the 70th minute. There's not been one highlight. We've created absolutely nothing. They're still playing defensively. It feels like a chess match here. Alright, some of the boys, we're in the 80th minute, some of the boys look a bit tired. We're going to make some subs. Doviden again hasn't played brilliantly. He can come off for Kalenovic. And our midfield is looking tired. I know Marchand has a slight injury, but he can come on for Dressel in there. And I think we're going to leave it as it is. We don't want to make too many changes just for the sake of it. We want to keep that one sub just in case we need it. At the moment, it doesn't look like we will. 85 minutes have passed. There's been no highlights this second half, not one. If we can scrape another 1-0 win, another clean sheet as well. We'll demand more for the last 5 minutes, but I don't think anything's going to happen. We've got a highlight. Williams ball in. Marchand finds Lex. The shot is blocked. It's very unlucky. We've got a corner. Of course, we've been dangerous from corners the past few games. Ayabil to Schurz has been what's worked for us. Is he going to take this? Is he time wasting? Even the assistants had a cheeky look at his watch. The ball is in for Schurz, who heads over. Time is ticking down. 1 minute to go to finish the 3 Liga season. Ref, there we go. 1-0. 2 1-0 wins. 2 back-to-back wins. Not as exciting as the previous 2 games, but still. We've won 2 games in a row. We've won 2 games on camera, which I'm extremely happy about. And let's have a look, when we get back to the home screen, where we have finished in the league. Unterhaching scored in the 94th minute to finish above us. So we finished the season in 8th position. I don't think that's too bad, considering there's some really good teams in this division. I mean, you look at the front 3, Kaiserslautern, Ingolstadt and Magdeburg. They are some way ahead of everyone else. But yes, we finish in 8th, 38 games played, 17 wins, 6 draws, 15 defeats is annoying. If we can just turn a few of them into wins or draws, we'd climb up the table with a bit of a better squad next season. I do fancy us for a promotion race. Kaiserslautern win the league on 78 points. They win it on goal difference. Ingolstadt also finished on 78. Magdeburg make the playoff on 74. And I still haven't got a new contract. So what we're going to do is just play forward until we either get that or we get let go. Looking at the club vision, we've passed finishing in the top half of the season. We're on course to work within the wage budget. And we're on course for the target for next season as well. We've got a B- in our performance rating. So I do feel like we'll get a new contract. Okay, just quickly, the end of season awards. The fans player of the season, Stefan Lex with 40% of the votes. Of course, he had an episode dedicated just to him, so I'm not surprised he's won it. I think he must have been our top goal scorer this season as well. 20 goals in 33 games, 5 assists, 5 player of the matches. He's been good. He's someone that's hopefully going to be here next season. Nico Williams with goal of the season. It was one of the ones against Duisburg. Should we watch it back? It was this goal. Williams twisting his defender inside out and whipping one across the keeper into the top left. And our young player of the season was Erkan Ayabil. He's got a transfer arranged. He's joining Red Bull Leipzig next season. Again, he looks very good though. If we can get him back on loan next season, I think we're definitely going to try. Funnily enough, our moments to forget this season was the second game of the season, the 3-0 home loss against Grosses-Pasch. So they continue to just annoy me. Even when we're not playing them or we're not around them, we're not involved, they just continue to just be there. There has also been a few changes to the club vision going forward. The club culture, develop players using the club's youth system. I'm fine to do that. Sign players under the age of 20 for the future. If we had some money, we might be able to. Don't sign players over the age of 30. I can't promise that. The ongoing plan, work within the wage budget will be fine. Sign players to sell for a profit. I think we'll be fine there as well. Maximum 1-year contracts for players over the age of 33. But you just told us you'd rather us not sign players over 30. And now this is saying 1-year contracts for over 33. Alright, whatever. And minimum 2-year contracts for first team players, which is fine. We can do all that. They want us to reach the playoffs at the bare minimum at the end of next season. So, Just a quick side note in terms of our finances. The expansion to the youth and training facilities, which I requested months ago, has been scrapped because the funds simply do not exist at this time. So that doesn't bode well moving forward in terms of transfers. A quick look at the Bundesliga 2. Coming down to this division will be Dynamo Dresden and Osnabrück. Arminia Bielefeld are in the playoff with Magdeburg. Hanover won their division. Stuttgart went up as well. And Hamburg are in the playoff. We'll have a look at who they're playing. Hamburg will play Augsburg in the playoff for that division. Union Berlin and SC Freiburg relegated from the Bundesliga. Borussia Dortmund win the title by a hefty 8 points. That's quite impressive. Bayern Munich lost 9 games out of 34. I'm still clicking through. There's a month until my contract expires. And I haven't got anything yet. No word about it at all. Surely they would have let me go by now if they're not going to offer me one. Surely. We've just got the performance review from last month. B-. The board are pleased with your management. Last season's successes remain fresh in our memories. Our appraisal of your current performance takes that fully into account. Happy with your level of support in the squad. Nothing lower than a C-. Tactics. I mean, we've chopped and changed throughout the season. Still no contract. Okay, we can relax a little bit. We've been offered a new 2-year contract. It's taken to the 5th of June. I only had about 3 weeks left to run on my contract here, but we've got a new contract. The club vision, the club culture and the 5-year plan is all the same as we mentioned earlier. We're going to start negotiations. I'm happily to finalise that deal. I'm just happy to be here. Exit the talks. There we go. The board are delighted we've accepted the offer. We've shown fantastic commitment to the club. There we go. Holford signs a new deal with 1860 München. Vime's happy that I'm staying, which is weird because I think he wants to leave, so he might not be here next season. I'm delighted to have signed a new deal. Absolutely loving it here. It was a no-brainer to commit to staying for even longer. There we go, guys. We are going to leave the episode there. If I can just bring your attention quickly to the squad. Everyone from Doveden up. Their contract expires next month, so there's going to be a lot of changes at the club. Next episode is going to be a transfer special where I show you all the people we got rid of, all the people we got in. That's going to be coming on Monday evening at 7 p.m. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for the support on the first season. It's been really great, and I'm hoping this YouTube series can continue for a long time to come. If you've enjoyed the video, if you've enjoyed the season, if you're looking forward to more, please leave a like. If you do want to see more, please subscribe to the channel. We'll be back Monday evening, 7 p.m, a transfer special. Enjoy your weekends, or if you're in the future, that means no difference to you at all. Take care. Goodbye.